Hello and welcome to the adventures of Gaia. After talking to the corpse collector, Oakland, Storm, and Gaia inspect the crime scene where Priscilla was attacked. A Tabaxi female and her 5 adopted brothers had set up shop to hopefully catch the killer return to his crime scene. Upon the fighting, Gaia brutally murders one of the boys by exploding his head. As the 5 boys were only using their fists, they throw them up in terror, and the 4 remaining men give up. Upon leaving the scene, after a brief exchange with the Tabaxi female, a guard shows up, telling them another victim had been found. Upon returning to the morgue, they learn the name of the next victim and must make haste to save her in time.
I knew it.
God damn it.
So I'm going to check the door.
You can go right in.
Okay, so we're going to go in. What do we see?
As you bust through the door, you see a young woman drop to her knees, which is the young girl, crying. He went that way. He ran. He went that way. And as you look off to your left, there are stairs. There's a door. There's a second entrance, and it's busted open. You're sprinting that direction?
Yes, sir.
Okay, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I was going to say saving throw.
What do you two do?
What do we see besides her screaming, and like what's Patricia look like?
So you can see as Patricia is sitting up with her knees like kneeled down on the bed, her arms are bound to the rails, and her back is to you. Her body is completely nude, and her head is just hung over. And you can see dressers and stuff in the room and other various things.
Is she alive?
No.
How far away are we from the person that just ran off?
You're fairly far at this point. You are. Sparkington, what did you get?
19.
Okay, so you can see the individual as he darts down the steps, and you take off after him, and the steps go around to the right-hand side, and then immediately down to the left, there's an open door where he apparently busted out.
All right, so I will run through that busted out door.
Another dexterity.
So how far up are we?
How far up?
Yeah.
Like in the air?
Yeah.
You're 1 story.
So 15 feet?
Tops.
Okay. And are there any windows?
There are. However, the way this room is laid out, when he went down those steps, there's another room there with a door. So there are no windows that lead to the side that he ran out.
Okay.
24.
You're on his tail. As you round the corner, you come out to some dog kennels, and you can see these kennels. The door leads down the stairs and to the right into the side room, and to the left is the door that you ran through, wide open, leading you to the outside. So, as you're chasing the man outside, you see 3 Rottweiler dogs that are heading towards you in full force, attacking. You can see beyond the dogs as a humanoid figure runs to the left through a gate, and to the right is a stone wall preventing any kind of exit unless you can scale about a 10-foot high wall.
So I'm going to try to just juke the dogs out. I don't want to kill him or anything, but I still want to keep chasing the guy.
Okay, so give me dexterity saving throws.
25.
Okay, so you've juke out the first dog. Give me another one.
Oh, boy. 13.
You juke out the second one.
And for doggo number 3, 19.
You juke out the third one, and you keep running. And as you round the corner and go through the gate, just as the humanoid figure did before, you can see as he slits a guard's throat, and the guard drops to the ground, and he continues to run. Give me a dexterity check.
Saving throw?
No, just a dexterity check with your modifier. Hey, what's your constitution?
My constitution?
Yes.
+3, I don't know.
Okay, so that gives you 6, and we've had 6. So I think we've had 6. Go ahead and give me a constitution saving throw as well.
14.
You're successful. You have not gotten a level of exhaustion. So you are continuing on this guy's rear end, and all of a sudden you look out in the middle of the courtyard from which you came in at, and there is nobody there except guards, and the guards have started to surround you, thinking that you are in fact Patricia Vegelbud's killer.
So I probably feel threatened at this time, right? Probably drawing weapons on me.
They've got weapons on you. Stop, halt, do not move, killer. Stop.
I stop and I put my hands up, and I'm trying to say he was just here. He was just here.
None of your trickery, fool. And a man with a crossbow comes up and says, don't move or I'll put a bolt right between your eyes. And they start to escort you up to the stairs where the young lady is that's a Vegelbud. And as you come up the stairs, you can see Gaia and Oakland kind of inspecting the room. And the guard looks at the lady. We got them, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but as the young lady interrupts, lower the crossbow before you hurt yourself. These folk are innocent. Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing the killer.
Mother, why did he do this to her? Why? You guys are now all three in the crime scene.
Probably because she's not a believer in the eternal fire.
So who exactly has she made mad recently in the church?
No one that I know of. We've always... I don't know. She's always had a good standing with the church, except for here recently when she's had this crisis and she came home and started burning all her holy books.
Who did she talk to before she came home?
I don't know. She was with me in the cart, and then she locked herself in a room. One of the only people that would have known would have been the servants.
Who knows about this other door? It'd have to be somebody who knows.
Anyone from the home. Everyone knows this.
So you should probably take count on all your servants that are here.
Yeah, take inventory of your people.
She looks at the guard and has him go take inventory of everyone.
We'll wait.
Do it quickly!
While we're waiting,
It takes time to do that.
can we check the body real
Yes.
quick? What do we find?
You find a letter inside the chest cavity again. Are you digging around in there?
Yeah, I'm checking out
so
the
you're
entire
digging
body.
around, and the daughter's like, what are you doing to my mother?
I'm sorry, ma'am. Has to be done.
So you retrieve the letter.
Okay, I want to read it.
The letter says, remember, good people, that the fire devours everything in its path, sparing no one in stopping for nothing. The fire burns all sinners alike, be they pauperers or princes, men or non-humans, weak or powerful, whoever breaks its commandments, whoever does not heed the church's counsel, whoever worships false gods, the same shall be turned to ash in its flame. Live then in truth of the eternal fire. Listen to its holy men, for they are your shepherd. Signed, Concerned Citizen. And at the bottom of the letter, the killer has finally grown bold. And it says that Sweet Nettie is the next victim. And it's at Crippled Kathleen's. You guys roll me a history check.
Sweet Nettie.
Sweet Nettie at Crippled Kathleen's.
Nat 20 plus 6.
You know right where Crippled Kathleen's is. You visited there many times.
Yeah, I did.
19.
What was it? What history?
Yes.
Fuck. 13.
So, Gaia, you know that Crippled Kathleen's is this place where you were strip dancing and making money. It is a brothel.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
What does the letter say? The young lady, Ingrid, asks.
I'm gonna hand it to her so she can read it.
Oh, this is disgusting.
And I'm gonna be like, this is what your religion is. Now, again, did you see anyone that may have been in the church the night that you came home?
The guard comes back. I've taken inventory of everyone, Lady Ingrid, and there's no one missing. They're all here and accounted for.
So I'm guessing you did not recognize the person running away at all.
Please, no. Please avenge my mother.
How long does it take to get back to town?
Not long. It's a couple miles away.
I'm gonna have, like, whenever you guys are ready to leave, I want to go down to where they got Justice or Storm.
Okay.
Are you guys ready to leave?
Well, I mean, we were waiting for an inventory check of all the servants.
Right, and they've all been found,
they're all
right?
here.
They've all been accounted for. The guard came back and said that
Okay.
everything is where it should be.
Right.
Nothing else?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so I want to go down there to where Storm was captured by the guards.
Before we get there, did anybody escort us out? Or did we just walk out by ourselves?
No, you walk out by yourselves. Lady Ingrid is in tears and crying and bawling and in completely dysfunction. And the guards are just kind of like, they fucked up. Like, how did this person get in? How did they kill this lady?
Okay. Are there... Never mind. Let's just... Yeah, we're going. We're just going.
Okay, so this is going to be a little weird, but I'm going to have Storm take me out to where he was taken by the guards.
Okay.
Is there any footprints anywhere?
You don't see any.
Okay.
Give me a, you can give me,
Nature...
yeah, go ahead and give me a nature.
12.
Give me a perception.
Oh, okay.
You can re-roll. Give me a perception.
16.
You don't find anything.
Can you point to where he was running? A
I'll-
spot. Anywhere where he was running at.
You can see the dead guard's body laying there where he had slit the dead body's body. Where he had slit the guard's neck. You can
Okay.
see the dead body laying there.
So I am going to go over to where the dead body is, and I'm going to ask Justice or Storm. So where was the killer standing when he slit this guy's throat?
He was standing right beside the guy of the throat he slit.
I'm
And
gonna-
then he went to the center of that courtyard, and that was the last moment I saw him.
So I'm going to get down and I'm going to smell the ground. Big old whiff of it.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I need to do. We can go back to town.
Why did you smell the ground?
Because.
Okay.
I'm weirded out when I see this, but I think I know where he's going with
You're
it.
in your form?
No. I'm in my elf form, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So you guys are heading back to Crippled Kathleen's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you travel into the city and you see the normal city bustle and you come up to the brothel.
Well, I don't know if I can go in here.
I give myself a little pregame stretch before I go in there. Gotta limber up.
Okay.
I walk in.
So as you walk in, you can see a few gals dancing on the tables and you can see what looks like a pimp type character in the center that is apparently running the establishment at this point in time.
I'm going to walk in behind you and just try not to be noticed.
Do I see the guard
Yeah.
that was in there? I go over to him.
Well, hello, Gaia.
Hey,
How are you?
I could be better.
Are you back for a little fun?
Possibly. Possibly. I do have a quick question, though.
Yes.
Do you know of a person that goes by Sweet Nettie?
I do. And as he's telling you, the pimp interrupts. She is with an important client. Do not disturb them.
Oh, she needs to be disturbed immediately.
The guard looks at you and says, Nettie is at the top of the brothel in the master suite.
I put my hand on his arm and give him googly eyes, and I say, thank you.
You're very welcome, beautiful.
I turn and I look at Oakland and Storm, and I'm like, all right, we got this. She's upstairs. But I don't know if you guys can do it.
I don't want to.
Maybe you guys should get a room nearby.
If she's in a room right now with someone,
Yeah, but
that he might be killing her right now.
Oh, shit.
I mean, the client that she's in there with may be literally the guy killing her.
her pimp is not too happy with us asking, though.
Gaia, run. Gaia's not running. I really don't want to walk in on anything. I'm not comfortable.
I don't care.
even care. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't bother me any.
I wouldn't know what they're doing anyway, so
Well, we're going to sit here and talk about it while she's getting murdered.
Well, I mean,
we
we should head up there.
Yeah, we head up there.
You heading up there?
Yeah.
Yes.
So as you get to the top, you can hear a gagged woman moan and a man talking. No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul. Continued moans.
And it's coming from the suite?
It's coming from the suite.
Can we all hear this?
Yeah.
I'm barging in now. I'm
As you-
busting the door open.
Bust through the door. You see Reverend Nathan with his glowing hot fire poker in hand, a naked woman with long brown hair tied into a bun. She looks at you frantically with the cries for help as she struggles to break free from her bonds. Bad burn marks on her collarbone and side and lower abdomen. Nathan turns and looks at you as you walk in. Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, rend her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Now, I want to can I throw my dagger at him?
Going right into combat?
Yeah, I'm throwing my dagger at
Okay,
him.
hit it. Roll for initiative.
Am I rolling for initiative first?
Yes.
Are you going to run across the room?
This is about a
Or are you just
20-foot
going to
room.
throw it?
I was throwing it.
Okay.
16 for initiative.
Okay.
21.
15.
Okay. So as you throw your knife at him, give me an attack roll.
10.
Unfortunately, the knife goes wide and sticks near the wall where Sweet Nettie is tied up.
I'm just going to continue running into the room then.
Okay. Oakland, it's your chance to attack. The Reverend is 20 feet from you.
All right, I'm going to do Thorn Whip.
Okay.
19 to hit.
19 to hit. That is a hit.
So he takes 6 damage, and I pull him 10 feet closer to me.
He is now 10 feet in front of you.
And as a bonus action, I turn into a brown bear.
Okay. It is now Nathan's turn, and he decides to charge the brown bear with his hot fire poker for a 10 to hit.
He misses.
Storm, your turn. The Reverend is exactly 10 5. Well, he would be pretty much on top of you guys now because Oakland just transformed to a bear, and he went for Oakland with that fire poker.
Okay, so am I within reach of the dagger that I threw?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you could run over and grab it if you want to, but you're going to have to evade him, which will give him an opportunity attack on you.
No, I have another dagger, so I'll just strike at him with that.
Okay.
18 to hit
That's a hit.
and 5 damage.
Okay. Gaia.
I cast my firebolt.
Okay.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, damn.
Plus 6.
Okay. The eternal fire compels you.
10 take that firebolt up your ass.
Yeah.
And it does 11 damage.
Is that with 2 rolls of the dice?
Yeah, it automatically
Okay.
does it.
The Reverend looking bloodied. It is now Oakland's turn.
So just out of curiosity, since I smelled the ground there, I get advantage on perception smells.
Okay.
That rely on smell. Does this guy smell like the ground there?
No.
No?
No.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to attack with my bite.
Okay.
11.
That is unfortunately a miss. You get his fire poker, and he's just pushing at you.
Okay, so in my second attack, I'll attack with my claws. Fuck. Another 11.
You hit with the claw up above his head and kind of scrape down. It is now his turn, and he's going to try to get up and push you off of him with a strength saving throw. He fails, and he continues prone. What is this? Get the fuck off of me, you fools! Attacking a reverend is horrible. I am a reverend of the church. This will be punished.
A reverend talking like that is horrible also. Why are you up here with this lady?
For pleasure, satisfaction.
Pretty sure the church looks down upon that.
Nettie moaning for help yet again. I wasn't going to kill her. No, I could stop at a few burns, 3rd degree, but still, this rosy skin will roast quite well.
I want to stab him. I
Am
was going to stop, but I want to stab him now.
I able
It's
to?
not your turn.
Like,
I guess, yeah, it technically is your turn.
It is my turn.
Fuck.
would
Okay, go ahead.
I have a question. Would I be able to? Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. Damn it. To like cast this unseen servant to do things like get Nettie untied and all this crap.
Yes, on
Yeah,
your turn.
sure.
Okay.
On your turn. Yep, which is after storms.
Well, I just wanted to make sure before I do something stupid.
Stabbing him in the neck.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to get around a brown bear, and you have to get around the brown bear, and you have to get past the fire poker sticking out to get down on the ground and stab this guy. So your attack roll will be at disadvantage.
20, not nat.
You're successful. Give me your damage roll.
Advantage? Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, wait.
Take the lower number.
Yeah, I rolled at advantage, so it would have been 14.
That is a miss. You are
yeah, I'm
unsuccessful.
stupid.
You can't get around.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
It is now Gaia's turn.
Oakland's still in front of him, correct?
Yeah, I'm on
Yes.
top of him.
Oh,
He's on top of him.
Okay, so it's a ritual spell, and I do the unseen servant. So as the servant comes to life form, I have the servant go over to Nettie and start to get her unbound
Okay.
so she can get free.
She's unbound. She's covering her titties, and she's trying to kind of hide in the corner at this point.
I yell over at her, go, like, get out of here.
So you guys are in front of the door.
Okay.
So the only place for her to go would be out a window.
I'll just let it. I can't talk. I'm a bear.
Move out of the way.
I'm holding this guy down.
Wiggle over.
Oh,
Just
I can
climb over the bear.
So
He won't attack you.
she goes to run around the bear and try to work her way along the wall and gets behind you and just kind of exits the door.
Nice ass, by the way.
She looks good.
They don't call her Sweet Nettie for nothing, I guess.
It is now Oakland's turn.
All right, I'm going to take another bite at him.
Okay.
Since he's prone, is this advantage
For
for me?
Well, you got a fire poker in your mouth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so bite not. Fuck.
That would actually be a disadvantage.
Well, it can't get much worse than that. It can, actually, so I'll roll another one. 13.
You can't get the fire poker. He's holding you. He's going to roll a strength saving throw and see if he can hold you off
Okay, because my second attack's going to be a claw attack.
And he is successful in holding that there.
Okay, so claw attack.
Claw attack? Go ahead and give me a hit. That's with regular.
Okay, just regular?
Yep.
15.
Again, unfortunately, your attack misses his head by millimeters.
Right.
And he's like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. Get this damn bear off of me.
Just roar in his face.
All right.
And at this commotion, a few of folks start to come up from downstairs. And it is actually the city guard that are coming up the steps at this point.
Oakland, just hold him there.
Holding him.
It is now Nathan's turn, and he is going to attempt to push you off of him. I consider this a hard feat to do, to be able to get up, so we'll see how he does. He has a modifier of +3. He is unsuccessful. It is Storm's turn.
I'm just gonna wait for the guard to come in. I'm holding where I'm at. I don't need to do anything while the guard's coming.
So the guards are about one turn away from being in the room with you. It is now Gaia's turn.
So I will use my dagger hopefully on his side while Oakland is on top of him.
Okay.
I have 16.
Okay. So again, you would have to come from Oakland's on top of him, the fire poker's in the mouth, and you would have to go around Oakland and get in front of him to make the stab. The roll has to be at disadvantage. So you'll roll twice and take the lower number.
The second roll is 19.
You are successful and you stab him. Give me your damage.
9.
Okay. Describe to me what you do to Reverend Nathan.
I take my dagger to where his ribs are, and I push it in there, and I twist it around, and I pull it right back out.
Okay. And he dies.
Hell yeah.
He is dead. Reverend is dead. And the guards come busting through the door. Explain what's going on in here.
I walk over and I grab my dagger out of the wall and I sheath it and wait for somebody else to talk.
Well, guard, this nasty, despicable so-called reverend was attacking Sweet Nettie, and we believe that he might be part of other murders that are happening around the city.
The Reverend? Nay.
Where is Sweet Nettie? Maybe you should talk with her.
So they go outside and they talk to Sweet Nettie, and they come back to you, and they look at all three of you, and they say, due to the circumstances, there's nothing that's going to happen to you here today, for the Reverend is not alive and able to speak back and tell his side of the story. So you are lucky on that account. However, tread lightly, because this is a major crime, killing a man of faith of the church.
What man of faith gets a whore
Church.
and then talks the way he does? There's no such thing.
I agree, but it's the way of things here. So tread lightly, and the guards ask you to leave and step outside with Nettie.
Okay, so waddle out in my bear form.
You're staying a bear?
Nettie looks at you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you, he asked me if I did everything. And I said for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. Oh, gods, it gave me the shivers. And then he hit me so hard I passed out. I was bound when I came to, and he was heating the poker in the fire. And she starts to walk away as she's kind of frantic and crying.
Well, hopefully you'll be okay.
Hopefully Sweet Nettie will find Priscilla and get a different job.
Yeah.
Maybe in the theater.
Yeah. Right?
Okay, so now where are we at? We're just outside the brothel?
Yeah, you're in the brothel, outside the brothel. Whatever you want to do at this point.
Do we think that's the end of it?
No, fuck no. That's not the guy.
That's not the guy?
No.
How do you know?
I can't talk to you. I'm in a bear right now, but that's definitely not the guy.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I mean, I'm not sure if it's the guy or not. I do know that these killings were happening like once a week, and now it's been, 3 today?
Yeah, you guys will never know the information that he held for you killed him.
Yeah, well, I stopped. The guards were coming.
Maybe he was the killer, though.
Maybe. But we ain't gonna know from him.
Unless we can take another look at his body. We might be able to inspect his boots and see if he had formaldehyde on him or a lizard egg.
See if he has a kickstand.
So, can we get back into the room?
It's going to be hard at this point. It would take somebody with some major stealth about them.
Hi, guys.
That's where you come into play.
Or boobs and a vagina. Swooing.
Not a terrible tactic either.
And it's up to however you guys see fit to tackle this task.
I have no problem if Gaia wants to flaunt her body.
I
Seems a lot less risky than me.
Ass up there and go in.
Right?
It feels a lot less risky than me going in there and possibly being caught for whatever they'd want to pin me with. I keep getting accused of crimes.
Where is the guard that I know?
He would be up at the scene, kind of offering protection at the steps just to try to keep people away.
So he's just at the steps. He's not like...
Yeah, he's not in the room. At this point, this is a city matter with the city.
So I go back to him and I approach him and ask him, do you think you could do me a favor?
Sure.
So there's been murders going on around the city, and one was attempted, and she seems to be pretty close to someone that we're close with. And I don't think that they're going to let me back in the room to look at the Reverend. But we really need to know about his boots and if he has any formaldehyde on him or some eggs. Don't ask questions. It's really retarded and stupid, but these are some things that we really need to get information on.
Oh, I will gladly try. It just depends on if the city watch will let me in there. So hang on. So he goes up and he tries to get in there, and he's able to kind of get past, but he comes out after a few minutes and he says, I don't know what to tell you about the boots, but he said that I didn't find any eggs, and I did not smell, nor see, nor find any formaldehyde.
Do you know of anything about the church?
What do you want to know about the church? I don't attend.
What type of people attend this church?
All types. People who believe in the gods.
How often was the Reverend here?
Not very often. I mean, maybe once a month type patron.
Are the girls still here of the ones that he would see prior to today?
No, generally they were relieved of duty or left at their own accord.
Shortly after?
Yes. Yeah, he fucks them up real good.
And you guys still allowed him to come in here?
I can't do nothing about it or I'll be slayed.
By who?
The people that own him. The Reverend. I mean, what am I going to do? One guy. You guys were brave going in and doing what you're doing. Your heads could be in nooses right now.
Yeah, well, that's just one more to add to our list.
All right.
Seems that people have been after me.
I could see why. That display you put on the other day, that was fantastic.
Really considering an adult theater. What's your takes on it?
Adult theater?
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, you have your table dancers in here.
Yes.
Now imagine a bigger scale, like big old stage.
That would be fun.
Maybe doing more than just dancing.
Yes. Well, good luck with that. I hope you have a success. If you do, come find me.
Oh, I will.
I'd be happy to be your bouncer.
I will. I appreciate everything that you have helped us out with today.
Oh, anytime.
I give him a hug.
Oh, thank you. That's quite nice.
I whisper in his ear, I'm sorry I'm fully clothed.
Oh, it's okay.
All right, so I guess I'm going out. Like I'm going outside.
Okay.
How long has it been?
How long has it been? It's safe to say probably about a half hour.
Okay.
Are you
Bare necessities.
going to continue to stay in your bear form?
For now. I mean,
All right, Storm, we got ourselves a bear.
There are people who are a bit alarmed by it.
You can have them to yourself.
I'll lick you.
Good, you should carry me. I'm tired of walking.
I don't know where we go from here.
Well, maybe you solved the murder. It's over. Now you get to do what you want.
Well, my bear over here is shaking his head.
I think we head back to Captain Sieg. And that's where...
Okay, so as you enter the hospital and you go up the steps, Dr. Joachim is up there and Captain Sieg and Priscilla's up moving around. And Captain Sieg looks at you. Oakland. I want to thank you earlier for using whatever it was that you used of the cure wounds. You have completely healed her voice box, and her voice is as good as new. And it's like the tracheotomy had never taken place. I owe you so much.
Am I still a bear?
I don't know. Are you? I'm assuming you transformed going into the hospital.
We'll just assume. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll say I turned back into Oakland. Well, you're welcome, Captain Siggs. Much as we could do to help. I'm not sure if we caught the killer or not, though.
What do you mean?
He didn't smell like the killer that we chased from Patricia's house, and it doesn't seem to be that he murdered any of the prostitutes that he was with. He seemed to just torture them. I feel like the killer is still loose, and I kind of suspect the coroner.
Well, with all this happening, it has brought a lot to my attention, and Priscilla and I have decided to get married.
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much. So with this, I am taking the coin that I have, and we are retiring to a small farm outside of Dracot. And I would like to give you three my ship and my crew. It is yours to have. You'll have to pay the blimey bastards, but they're worthy. And I truly hope that you find solace and you are safe in your ventures. Take care of the old Tarawaska. She's been good to me.
I don't know what to say, Captain Sieg. I can't.
I'm at a loss.
I'm not a sailor. You know this.
Well, you will have to learn, Gaia. I wish you all the luck in the world.
I can't learn without you.
You'll be fine. I know you will be.
Nope.
And if you ever find yourself on the outsides of Dracot, look me up. I would love to have you stop in and visit.
I place my lion paw on your back again. I pat it.
Hey, big man.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
I hope everything goes well for you for the rest of your life.
Thanks.
But I also do not know how to sail a ship. This is going to be a learning experience.
My first mate is
The crew does.
is a worthy man, and if anyone can teach you to sail a ship, he has learned most from me. He will be able to do this. I love you all. And he starts going around and giving hugs.
No, I'm giving a big old fat fucking hug.
Me too.
You too, big guy. I'm so sorry that I made you strip down when you come upon my ship. I wish I had known you longer. But if you find yourself at the outsides of Dracot, just stop by. I'd love to hear from you all.
I will definitely look into it.
The doctor says she's good to leave tomorrow, so that is when we will set off. It gives me some time to fetch the coin, and I've got the crew paid up for the month. But after that, you're going to have to take care of their wages.
Okay.
Okay.
The shipment will be ready to set sail, so, I mean, that's how you make your coin. When the shipment arrives, you'll get paid, and then you disperse it amongst the men. That it pays for itself as long as you keep getting shipments. We have a setup, so, like I said, the first mate will fill you in on all these details.
And I mean, the first mate would be able to do this almost on his own. Now and then, we don't have to live on the ship or anything.
You might even name him captain and have him sail under you.
Yeah, I was thinking
and he
about
could just
that
do
as soon
it,
as we
and
left
we
here.
just get extra money. I mean, honestly, right?
Pretty much, if that's what you want to do.
We're
I
the
mean-
shipping company.
Right. He's working for us, basically.
Yeah.
This doesn't mean that the bastards haven't stopped with you, though, so you're going to need to be safe.
Yeah, I still think we need to get out of this town.
I still think that
Disappear for a while.
I still think the serial killer's on the loose.
Yeah, that's possible, but I don't want to. I'll be hunted by possibly him and the trafficking ring. Who knows?
It's possible. But thank you again, everyone. You have shown me more love than I could have ever hoped for.
Tear rolls down my face.
Come here, you big guy, you little guy. And he gives you a big bear hug.
Gonna miss you, Captain Sieg.
And I miss you too.
Captain Sieg, what am I going to do without you?
You'll be fine, Gaia. I have confidence in you. You have grown from so much from when we started just, 6 days ago? You have had a hell of an experience here.
Right. Well, who am I going to run to now?
I told you where I'm at. You're welcome to come there.
That's a little further away that I have no idea where it's located.
I am sure we will be in Solaris on occasion. Maybe not so much after this attack, especially since we're unsure about the killer. But probably end up leaving and maybe finding a new town to practice off theater in. Maybe we'll start one in Dracot. Who knows? But it's my Priscilla's dream to be an entertainer.
I hate this city.
Don't we all?
As do we.
Okay. Well, if that's what you wish for, I'll try to keep an eye on these two boys.
Yes, take care of them. They need you.
I'm gonna reach into my backpack and pull out the bag of 200 gold that I was gonna give him and he gave back to me, and I'm gonna hand it to him and say, "Wedding present. Open up your theater."
Ah, thank you. This will do much to help us.
I give him one last hug, and I look at Storm and Oakland, and I ask if they're ready to head to our new ship, our new home.
Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
On a somber note, I mean, I'm sure the crew is gonna miss you too, Captain Sieg.
I'm sure they will, but they'll be fine. They've got you three to look after them.
Maybe we'll all come visit you sometime soon. The whole crew.
That would be interesting. Except for Charles. I don't much care for that guy.
Yeah, that guy, he may not stay on the boat.
One last thing, Captain Sieg.
Yes,
I
my dear.
also need to give you the $200 or 200 coin that we promised.
Oakland paid in full. Don't you worry.
No. I need to give you this 200.
Well, you're going to make me cry, Gaia.
No tears. God. What is it with everybody crying around here?
It's the only guy that was ever good to us.
So you handed him 200 gold, and he thanks you. Thank you. This will go far for us. We appreciate it. between Priscilla and mine's savings and what you have gifted us here, we will live a good life in Dracot.
Good. Well, so long, Captain Sieg.
Good. It's never goodbye. I will see you soon.
See you
Take care.
soon.
Love you all. You are all magnificent people. Stay safe, be on your guard, and don't trust anyone.
I think we're starting to learn that. I guess are we going to go head back towards the ship?
Yes.
So as you fall through the city and you head back to the ship, you can see the Tarawaska in her brilliance and the first mate on the deck. And as you look up at him, he looks back at you and smiles. And that is where we're going to cut it off for today.